There we go. There we go. I had a little bit of trouble. I pressed the glow live button and the window shut down. Peculiar. Got there in the end. So it's Monday morning. Try and struggle to list 5 little thingies on eBay and see how we go. And I've been taking my foot off the pedal a little bit, but being aware of it as well. Didn't do a lot over the weekend. Let's see who we can drag in here. We dragged Leanne in. I'm wondering if I am going to be able to raid Shelley's stream because I appeared in there in the last 2 minutes and said, I'm just about to go live. How many people will come across? Have you all been to Shelley's this morning? I have to catch up on that later. She must have gone live while I was digging out stuff from the storage. So she's been on Whatnot. Going to have a little chat about Whatnot. Not that I know anything. And you know what I'm like. I kind of go, what a load of rubbish. And then 2 years later, I go, God, why didn't I do that? So we'll see how it goes. So Leanne, good morning. And Rosie, good morning. George, good morning. Good to see you. Hello, Allotment Diary. Good to see you. Lincoln, Ben, Chris, Richard. Good to see you. Hi, Mac. Good to see you. And I've had a couple of offers on a couple of things, which I will show you. First one, not the sort of thing I pick up anymore. In fact, I can probably tell you when I got this. I imagine Liz got this while she was in the charity shop and said, "Oh, do you want it? It's Jellycat, you know, Jellycat, you know." And do you know what? I had 2 of these, very similar, and I sold one of them a few months ago, and I sent the wrong one, and it had slightly different feet. Well, I need to look at it because I haven't looked at it yet. Was it out yesterday? I will whiz along during the day and pop that on like I normally do. Morning, good morning, good morning. So what's the offer on this? I've got 3 offers on different things. Let me just check this is the right rabbit because I don't want to. It must be because it's the only one left. Yes. It's up for £12. $3.79 postage. Got a bit of a fusty smell. I might have to stick that in the wash. It has been in the shed. It's got a shed smell. Don't think I can just spray it with my anti-bac rhubarb smelly stuff. I'll get Liz to pop that in. How long will that take to dry? How long have I got for the offer? So it's up for £12. You know, people giving it stuff to their babies. Got an offer for 10. Accept or decline. Accept or decline. Count with 11. 10, 10, 11, 11. Do I hear 10, 50, 10, 50, 10, 50? I'm practicing for Whatnot. Anyone? It's obvious what I'm going to do. Whoop. Let me hear you. Before I even get anyone saying it, I'm going to accept. No one's bothered. No one's even bothered. Right. That'll have to go in the washing. Take it. I've got to press it twice. Thank you, people. That was OBS. Bit of the OBS one. Second one is, well, they've just won the League Cup with the under-5s. I bought a whole load of stuff. It would have been about a year ago because it was at Ardingly Show Arena. The guy had a whole bunch of them on the rail, and I got them for about £2 each. I was like, yes. I had the chosen one, and a lot of them sold. But I was thinking, like, football tops. It's where my expertise is lacking. You know, could go for like 20 or 30 quid. No, not always the way. I imagine if you've got an England 96 one, that will go very well, and certain other ones go very well. This is genuine top, not fake. Although the lettering has started to decompose. It started to go all sticky and horrible. So I do think that was in the listing. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look here. I need to accept these offers because boost my sales a little bit. Right, it has a small pull on the front. It does, and has slight wear on the Standard Chartered logo. So I'm going to have to be careful when I pack this, because if I fold it in on itself, you'll get a white. It has come off on other clothes. Right, so Febreze. I don't think we have any Febreze. We're not Febreze people. We're very kind of. What do we get? We get recyclable stuff. I've forgotten the name of it. But I've got it's rhubarb flavour. It's probably in the other room. Right. How much we got on this one then? How much we got? It was up for $15.99, $15.99, $15.99 review offer, $15.99. Do order here at the back. £13 from someone in Newcastle. It's 20% off. 20%. What a bargain this person's getting. Let's just check his feedbacks. I know what I'm going to do, but I will check his feedbacks, because if it's a sea of red, I accepted one the other day, and I went to. It was for Pokemon Monopoly or something, and I went to the feed left for others. It was a sea of red, and I went, "Oh God, why did I do that?" But I haven't heard anything yet, so maybe I think there was the occasional green in there. I'm going to accept this one. I keep my plush in a bag, Pete, with a tumble dry. I do have some tumble dried fragrance sheets. I used to keep all my. I did a lot more clothing. I put it all in a massive IKEA box, and it had a tumble dry sheet in there. They would have all dried out now. Right, that's accepted. And the last one, I should pick that up before I wheel the chair over it. Garmin Nuvi 2515. I've got to press it twice. Accept, God damn you. So Garmin's, I don't particularly like picking them up. I think I only pick them up if they're like £1 or something dirt cheap. This one's on for a tenner. I've been offered £7.50. I really do just want to get rid of it. But the weird thing is, it's from someone in the States. Now, why would someone in the States who's got a weird username? Let's just check him out, whether he's not a nutcase. See all feedback. Are you a nutter? No, it's a sea of green. A sea of green. Right, okay. Do you really want this? Do you realise you're probably going to have to pay £400 through import charges? Well, I'll accept you. Of course, it could be a US account with someone who's moved to the UK. This is a possibility. But it does say post to the US. I'll accept it. See what's going on. Strange. Who's been on Whatnot? Anyone been on Whatnot? Anyone been? Z's on Whatnot. I follow him. Oh, yes, I do. Liverpool Candy, yeah. Oh, no, I think Liverpool Candy would be worth it. I think anything around about the £5 mark. And, yeah, the Candy one is, I think, a bit of a classic, even though it was when they were on the turn. Probably, when would that be? Late 80s. Hello, Derek. Good to see you. Are you on the old Whatnot? Do you have a Whatnot account? I do. I saw Tom was doing it, and so he bribed me a tenner, and yeah, I signed up through his link. I picked up some bargains. That's what I'm wondering. Okay, this is what I'm wondering. Also, have a referral on my Instagram, but not going to poach your referrals. This is what I'm wondering. Okay, firstly, okay, why do people like Whatnot? Why are they liking Whatnot? Is it because they're selling their wares for a fantastic price? I kind of think not, unless you're in a very special circumstance of having a good following of people, which isn't myself. So how are people making money through Whatnot? As with all these newish things, there is always a bit of a rush for the referral money, which I can understand. If you can get like 50 referrals, 250 quid. I think it's probably in Whatnot credit, but 250 quid to go and spend on stock. And why is Whatnot good for stock? Because there's quite a lot of people doing auctions starting at £1 for stuff. So I think for a lot of people, the stock is being sold cheaply unless you have a good following. Now, that's a different circumstance. So let's say, Mr. Beast had a Whatnot store. It is a thrill for someone if they end up getting hold of something, whatever the cost, to be mentioned by him. And you get that to a lesser level for resellers. I remember, 5-6 years ago, watching Nick and Z and being absolutely thrilled that they noticed this vinegar jar in the chat. I mean, it seems ridiculous now, but you know what I mean? It's a thing. It's a thing. So, and the other thing that comes to mind for me is who is on Whatnot. I put something on eBay. The whole world's on eBay. So everyone's looking at it. Who's on Whatnot at the moment? Pretty much resellers, isn't it? Pretty much, or people sourcing, or there might be some savvy buyers who think, oh yeah, I know I can get a bargain for me to use. But at the moment, is it like a whole? Would you say sort of 80% of it is resellers? Resellers. Anyway, I have watched a few people. I've watched Chris. I enjoyed it. It was well done. Chris Carboot, Chris. And I think he's doing well out of it. Chris got a good following. And it looks like he's getting rid of some stuff which maybe has been hanging around a bit. I don't know. Or, but he's definitely got some good stuff there. And I can see he's trying to build a following. Watched a bit of George. Watched a bit of Chaddy, and George and Chaddy, I would say definitely Chaddy. He's in a warehouse. He's getting the stuff he's getting is obviously cheap, and it's all about selling it. So it's almost printing money, really. And he's got a good following as well. But I've watched some other people. I watched John Luke as well, and again, good following. I watched him doing some mini figures for £1. The other thing I did notice, so along with the referrals and all of that kind of swarm of getting that, some people were sort of saying you can win a prize, you win prizes, giveaways, but you can be in the giveaway. There's a couple of options. One, if you follow the channel, so that's all about building the following. And the other way you can be in the giveaway is if you buy something from the store, and you can buy like some sweets or something. So I can see that if 200 people were watching and they each buy, a packet of sweets, and you make, I don't know, quid on them, that's 200 quid. So a lot of this, I'm thinking, making the money is on your sweeties, giveaways, things. You get lots of people interested, but you need the people. It's on the referrals. Again, if you've got a good following, you can get all those fivers. And it is on the stock if people are buying it to get the mention, which again is about the following. So if you're, you're just common or garden reseller, and you think, oh, I've got a load of, I've got a load of Xbox One games, or I've got a load of T-shirts that I've had for ages, or I've got a load of whatever, DVDs, and you go along and you might tell a few people, and you go on and you get 20 people watching. How likely is it for me? I will try it because I've got a load of crap I want to get rid of. But again, if you're selling crap, it won't sell. But how likely is it that I can go on and sell stuff, and it's worth it. And some of the channels I've watched, some of them have been really good, entertaining, done really well. George is really doing well, and he has said it has been good, and I can see why. Chris was good, but some of them, it's absolutely quite soul destroying. You know, people going through all of these items, and people aren't even picking them up for £1, and people are dropping in and out of the show. And if they're like me, I'm just like, oh, what's this one? Right, okay, rubbish. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, it's just interesting. I find it fascinating. And like I say, I'm probably wrong. I haven't delved deep into it. I haven't sold on it yet. I will go on there and buy something at some point to use my £10 voucher. It may be good for sourcing. I can see it is probably good for sourcing, but we will see. Right. Hello. Visiting UK, maybe. I was at the Arsenal-Newcastle match on Saturday when the 4th Arsenal goal went in. The guy behind me shouting, "Take that, you what?" Oh, dear, oh dear. Oh, I can sort of see that because they get nearer to them in the league. It is really quite a good season this season. But I'm more bothered about Sutton United getting relegated out of the Division 2. Who are you talking about, Derek? Hello. It's probably someone I've mentioned, and I've got to catch up. More likely they won't pay. Hi, Mark. Good to see you. I recently had the same item unpaid by 2 different buyers. Got third time. Lucky though. Not sure if he was being ironic. Not on whatnot. I am as a buyer. I'm only on there as a buyer, but I will try and get on there as a seller. Although I did see Nick had applied for it last year and is still waiting. I was watching his live yesterday. So whether you have to jump through some hoops, I just expected to click a button and they let me on. Just watching a toy auction with a big foot in it. Big old foot. Hello, Hoofs. Been dipping in and out of your channel. Me and Liz are enjoying that. Hi, Di. Oh, we got a good Atari pickup the other day. Sent me the pics. Great for people without patience, like me. Yeah, I think you've done a few jewellery auctions on there, and that's gone quite well, which I can imagine as well, because you can get a good following for that. And a lot of the jewellery resellers kind of do sort of, have this little community, which is fantastic, a community within a community. So I can see that would go well. Hello, Georgie. And for the exhibition, well, Shell, of course. Hoops and Paws. I watched a few shows and I can't see how people are making money as everything goes so cheap. Unless you have a big following from social media, it seems pointless. Well, it's kind of exactly it. So I am catching up. I have no idea what 250 is about. Good morning. I have mixed feelings about whatnot. Yeah, I can see potential if you have a huge following. I mean, I did see it as well when Daily Refinement was on it. But, in my cynical way, I was going, well, you're only on that because you got kicked off eBay. So, but that's just me. But, I am very much like, question it. Look at, I won't be swept up in the, this is the best thing since sliced bread. I will never do that. I'm always like, oh, what? Let's have a look at it. Everyone's banging on about it too much. But like, I don't want to shut it off completely or at all, really. George has said it's good, and I trust his opinion. Z's done a couple of auctions with £1 starts with all new wholesale stock, and sometimes I've had to sell at £1. That's the risk. I mean, I think I would only go on there wanting to sell stuff that I'm happy to dump or get rid of or sell for £1 or just hasn't shifted. I've looked at your store and I can see that you've got a lot of key rings on there. So I'm assuming you can list stuff on there as well at a price. So it's not only the live auction, there's also the facility to list items. I think Chris also has that. But it's very interesting. Monday suck. Scooby Shaggy. Morning, the one selling trading cards. Yes, and I can see that as well. But it seemed to be a whole loads of people doing clothes, which if you're getting from like, bundles of 2 kilogram or 2 kilogram, 10 kilogram clothes or 50 kilogram clothes, and you've got a cheap source, I can see, how that would be good. Huge following, cheap items, banging out t-shirts, bit like market store, isn't it? So that's a Chaddy model, or maybe the George model. If I don't know where he's sourcing. I mean, George is getting the prices, but like he's putting a lot of work into the stock. He's washing it, steaming it. It seemed a lot was going into it, but it might, for George, it might well snowball. He already says it's good, so it may well snowball into something that's amazing. I don't know what the fees are. I mean, what are the fees? Are there no fees? But I've been given advice that I don't need to start it at £1. Yeah, I don't think you need to, but then again, if you start it at like an eBay price, it probably won't sell, will it? Cost of goods is important on what? Yeah, totally. I think you've got to have a cheap, constant supply of stuff, and you've got to not mind if you're selling it for £1, and then use that to build sales and following, to create an environment where you have a lot of buyers watching. So if I got in with the local bloody vintage clothing warehouse, or if I got in with someone who can get me a constant free supply of media or remote controls, or remote controls is probably a bit of a bad example because that's a very niche item. Pokemon cards. I mean, how's that going to work? How am I going to find a niche for that? And I can just be on there. Records might be a good one. All just build a kind of a bigger following, a bigger online presence, and people just going on there to buy anything just to get the mention. But that's not likely for me, is it? Whatnot appears to be a YouTube reseller to reseller platform at the moment. Yeah, very windy out there. Crazy. Well, it's good to hear your views. I think unless they start advertising it, it could go the same way as Poshmark UK. It is resellers buying from resellers and relying on resellers to advertise the platform. Yeah, there's a lot of people spending their £10 referral, and maybe their £5. If you've been referred, do you get a £5 back? Or you've got a brand new combine harvest. Some of these comments, I have no idea what people are going on about. I watch, but I can't see how people make money, especially when they say it sells for on eBay, for squillions on eBay. Then why not sell on eBay? Yeah. I mean, the only thing I'm tempted to do is a load of Xbox One, PS2 games that I could bundle, to be honest, but then again, do I want to sell them on Whatnot, and then what happens for it? I don't know if I can be bothered. The numbers the big creators are pulling in on Whatnot is insane. Big creators, and that is about getting a mention from a big creator. I'd say that's all it's about. I mean, they're probably selling like, some rubbish, rubber duck on wheels or something. And someone goes, oh, yeah, well, I'll pay £5 for that just to get me mentioned by, whoever. And like I say, on a lesser scale, I think that's also true in the reseller world. If you're new to reselling and you go on a popular reseller YouTube channel, and they're doing a live and you get a mention, you know, if you're new to reselling, that is a buzz. So, yeah. Hi, Mark. Good to see you. Hello, Peter. That's right, Hoops and Paws. No advertising will kill it. You can ask anyone on the street. They will say they've never heard of Whatnot. Yeah, this is the question. Who is watching the auctions? How much, you know, if I go on Whatnot and put that on, now I'll put that for $7.99 on eBay, which isn't a great price, but you know, that still makes me about £3 or £4. If I do that on Whatnot, anyone want that for £1? I'll be lucky if it sells for £1. But anyway, I won't totally diss it because I can see the potential for some people. I applied over a year ago with the photos of stock. Oh, God, you have to do all this, do you? But it's not the right stock. In the USA, people do auctions for electronics, so maybe one day. Oh, it does look like you have to jump through hoops. Peter! Is that Peter Ray? See you later. Going to see someone about a Burberry. Right, okay, well, I've sold 3 items already. I better list some stuff, haven't I? That's what we're here for. Let's list this. Harry Potter. Yes, well, give me your views on Whatnot. And also, what else has happened this week? 3 notifications. There'll be the 3 items. One of them's paid. Oh, God, the Jellycat's paid. I'm going to have to do something about that then. Get it out in the fresh air. I'll have 3 days to send. Oh, God, I hope it's not free post. If it's free post, it's got to go tomorrow. I could be in trouble here. Where are we? I've got a horrible feeling it's going to be free post. Send by the 29th of February. No, I've got 3 days. 29th of Feb, sleep yesterday. Also been watching the Nick drama. God, I feel sorry for Nick, but fingers crossed it's got it sorted. eBay customer service, not good. Not good at all. And this whole thing about a partnership, he had that nightmare with Amazon. I'm talking about 4 or 5 years ago. So, I mean, it is bizarre how they don't seem to understand the different kind of entities that you can have. Right, Harry Potter. Let's check this out. Used. Sold. I'd love to lock these filters. I know you can do it on phone. Item location UK. £4, £2.30 posts. Oh, no, that's not the right one. £1.20, £1.90. What? This game, Nintendo Wii. Buy it now. Why have I written $7.99 on this? Was I having a moment? Oh no, it's $6.99 with manual. Yeah, with manual. $6.99, $7.99. Let me just £21.52. Pre-owned from Music Magpie. £21.52. What the amazing value from Music Magpie? I don't think it is. $8.99, $8.99. Well, there's a couple there for $8.99. We shall try $8.99. Peter Ray, need a big following and whatnot, and sell lots of items per show to make good money, but selling low value. Exactly. Like I say, I did watch a few channels. It's soul destroying. Some are really good. Some who've obviously put the effort in and know what they're doing, got the right stock. Very well done. But others were just like, oh, God. This is like, anyone want this? You know, this next one is mud. Anybody want this for £1? 15 seconds later. No, okay. They've got this. Anyone want this for £1? No, okay. Anyone want this for £1? And that goes on for about an hour. And it's like, Christ on a bike, please, someone make it stop. Maybe that's my impatience with it. Free post. Try $8.99. A little bit cheap. I think that'll be $7.99. One item done. I've got a pair of Timberlands that I tried to clean. I tried to clean this one. I ballsed it up, basically. It had some splash marks on, and well, you can see a little mark there. And I tried this mixture of bicarbon fairy, I think, and it wasn't the right stuff. It wasn't the right mixture. I should have just used bicarb on it, because the fairy has just darkened the one of the boots. So I was like, I was obviously I have to give these a brush up as well. It has got the laces in there. So I was gutted that I ballsed it up because it's in good condition. I don't think, even if I'd used the right stuff, I don't think I would have got those. I don't know what they are, little stains. But I'm going to sell those. They've been sitting around. I've just been looking at them, almost crying, going, "Oh, I fucked it up." But we'll just try and sell them. So Timberland Nubuck, and I will say 5.5. Knackered. I've ballsed up the cleaning of them. I think a Nubuck. Does it say anything else on here? China, made in China. Primaloft, 200 gram. Primaloft. Now, give me all your thoughts on whatnot and eBay customer services. I'd love to hear it. 200 gram. So I think if they were in good condition, you're looking at 30, 40, maybe not. Maybe I'm being optimistic. Maybe 30. Used condition for one that's been nosed up by me, probably slightly less. It's done. Post office. Flip mode. Seems we've got not. The item itself is way down the list of priorities. Yes, exactly. I could not go on with my eBay stock and toddle along with my stall, set it all up and go, I hope to sell this for lots of money. There's got to be a lot more around it. I'd have to think, okay, what's my giveaway, and what are the rules for the giveaway that can get people to spend money? You know, how can I make people feel special in my buyer audience? How can I draw them in, entice them in? Yes, definitely. Attention grabbing, or just being able to build that, by word of mouth, that he's quite a good watch, or quite interesting, or the stuff is quite good, or hey, everyone else is watching this person, so I should be watching this person. Yeah. Congratulations to John Luke and Charlotte. I saw him on the beach on one knee. Either his contact lens had fallen out, or he was proposing. It's all very lovely. Yes. I did put a little message on there. Congratulations. Yeah, fantastic news. My £450 tripod sale that DP lost back in January, I bought the same back at auction at the weekend. The item is cursed. Even if it's not the same item. If it's that kind of tripod, it shall be cursed. Hello, Ian. Are you a what-notter? Or are you not a what-notter? Let me know. A buyer, seller, both? A good day to all. Right, Timberland. 6-inch Primaloft 200 gram waterproof boots in wheat, women's size 8, £51 on bids. Timberland Prime Loft 200 gram brown, women's boot size 5, £20 to buy it now. What? £20, buy it now. Quite a lot of wear. £10 on bids. Well, £50 on bid, £10 on bids. What's that £50 one? Pre-owned. Bizarre. Well, do you know what? I'd be happy with 20 quid. I'd be more than happy with 20 quid. So 20 quid with an £8 off, that 8% off, that is £1.60 off. Not just a hat rack. I will use the £51 title though. 6 inch. What is 6 inch? I don't know. It seems like a rather small. I think it might be the. No, it can't be that. I think it's the height of that. I won't get all carry on. Right, we'll scrub off the 6 inch. They are waterproof apparently, even though they're right. Boots in wheat, women's size. Don't need women's size here. We're UK. Da. 5.5 was it? 5 point. Oh, sorry, it's going 5.5. Okay, so what am I going? Oh, we're in week 9, aren't we? 2024, 02, 26, week 9. Women's, I guess. Women's wheat, yeah. UK shoe size 5.5. So I've just done a sell similar, and they had the wrong thing in the items descriptions, which is a bit silly. 6.39. US shoe size, as if anybody really needs that. Used right. What can I say? Boots in good condition. Say the good bit first. Plenty of wear. Plenty of wear. Loads of wear. Loads of wear. Boots in good condition. Loads of wear. One boot is slightly discoloured. Darker. Oh, shall I just say see photos? I'll say see photos. Oh, right. Discoloured. And has a couple of small marks on it. That'll do. Sometimes I just don't know what to say. Right. Boom. Boom. So are Faye and Simon in the chat? Probably not actually, but I will go and watch the video. Sounds like a good video. I know they have sold a couple of things as well, or have been selling on Whattius. So I'll definitely be watching that video. I mean, I was just watching these Whatnot auctions, and Liz was kind of watching over my shoulder. She's going, "Oh God, what is that?" And she said, "That's just not the sort of thing." She was watching this woman in Scotland knitting and doing stuff with cats and just generally chilling. And she's going, "I find this life affirming. That there's this woman just doing like a relaxing thing, and you see some countryside, or if you're watching a stream and someone's doing some gardening, or it's just life affirming streams are like the ones James and Richard does when they're doing their walks. I've watched those and I thought, oh, fantastic. That is really good when they're in the caves and going over the where did they go? The lakes. I can't remember the names, obviously, because my brain's like a sieve. But they're really good. to watch, and it's complete opposite of Whatnot, which you just watch and go, oh, of course you're not watching it to get some good stuff, but yeah, not a Whatnotter, not a hot water. It's exactly the same tripod. Serial number is the same. Oh my god! So that auction house obviously gets stuff that is lost in the post. There's a bloody scam going on there. You could offer a private dance Peter. What, as a giveaway? Yeah, I could do, but it would be a dad dance. Won't be anything saucy. They were made for walking. Indeed. Right, how many items have I done? 1.5. Let's get this big boy on. This did work when I tested it years ago. I will have to test it again. But how much does an Atari ST1040 go for? I haven't got a mouse for it. I'm hoping quite a bit of money. This will clear a space on the shelf. 54 people watching. How many of the old thumbs up have I got? I can't see it where I am because I'm looking at StreamYard. 0. 53 people watching. What have I done? I mentioned the thumbs up. Do click the thumbs up if you want to. 1040 ST. 50, oh, he's back. 54 people watching. Right, sold. So I've got an Atari ST. I've got an Atari 2600, which I did a composite upgrade on. Atari ST. $62 on bids. Oh no! I wanted more than that. I keep getting games. What's going on there? There's a heart thing. I don't know. Yeah, do the heart. Don't ask me. I don't know. Let's have a look. YouTube. Let's see if there's any Muppet resellers on. Yes, there's someone called Sales of the Unexpected. In actual fact, I can't find it. How do you work it? Why can't I go to my channel? I'm probably not logged on this phone. That's probably why. Here he is. 54 people watching. Yeah, he seems to be looking at his phone. This idiot reseller is looking at his phone. Oh, I've got a thumbs up. Get some TikTok adverts. Oh, God, turn your ads off, you idiots. Good God. Oh, there we go. I'm watching me from 2 seconds ago. It's quite freaky. Let's turn the chat off. Yeah, there's a thumbs up. I've got 15 thumbs up. Thank you, those 15 people. I'm going to put you into a prize draw. You will win a thumb. Right. Next. No one has sold a 1040 ST. Oh, there's one. From Germany. Okay. Let's try something else. Let's try that. £429. That's an STE. This is an STE. It's got a tiny little E. I didn't see that. 400. I've just broken it. 400. I wasn't expecting that. Mint condition for its year, tested and working. No software. The enhanced version of the ST DMA not tested. What's a DMA? What the devil are you talking about? Oh, the chip. So 429, 384, 4 meg RAM, plus 15 quid. Yeah, it's got a button missing, or a key. Try £400. That'd be crazy money. I'ma resell it. Hello, I'ma resell it. Are you new to the channel? I did recognise your name. It's very good to see you. And Nightmare Bugs, good to see you too. A couple of names I don't recognise. Have you been lurking, or have you just sort of turned up? Have you just rocked up? I'm a watch on my phone. Can't see a thumbs up. Well, whatever. Heart, thumb, I don't care. Oh, everyone seems to know I'm going to resell it. I'll have to. Whatnot Wonders. Yeah, well, I'm going to be the next Whatnot sensation. Whatnot is a bit crap name, no? Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know. Selling. I'm surprised it's the US have come up with that. It sounds like a very British thing to say. But yeah. Lurker, been watching for years. Oh, I pity you. I pity you. But well done for saying hello. Always good to say. I always love a lurker because I lurk. Well, what I tend to do is I go into a chat and I go hello, and then I get on with stuff and just leave it playing. And occasionally I look like that. I have noticed, like with Nick, I don't watch Nick as much as I used to. I watched him yesterday because it clashes with my dinner on a Sunday. So I know where my priorities are. Right. I remember the times when I used to be up here eating like custard and ice cream, just watching him, but not anymore. I'm in front of the telly. But I did manage to catch the last half hour yesterday. I said hello in the chat and hoped he'd noticed me, but there were two. Maybe he didn't, just ignore me. But there were too many other people talking. A 520 ST, but 2 STs. So that other one I'm listing for 400. This is half of that one, so it should go for 200, right? That makes sense, doesn't it? Be all right if these sell. And I'm selling today that thing. It's a Marantz receiver. It was up for 360, so I got an offer for 300. Countered at 330. I was kind of thinking, oh, should I counter? I wouldn't mind 300. I countered. It's sold. It is going to Australia, so I pray it's going to be all right. It is through GSP. It's covered for damage. I assume that hasn't changed. I don't think it has. It is well packed. That is a triple walled box. Have you ever seen such a thing? A triple walled box. First time I've ever seen one. What's the most number of walls that you've had in a box? Triple. I couldn't quite believe it. It's a good old solid box. I put cardboard in it as well, so it's probably got about 5 layers. Double bubble wrap, void filler. It's well packed. It's got to get to. I always worry slightly about sending stuff like that, but it's going to Alfred in Perth, Western Australia, and I'm slightly more optimistic than if it was going to, I don't know, someone not called. Let's just say someone not called Alfred in Italy. It's a terrible generalisation, but yeah, and their feedback was awful. Alfred's feedback is lovely, so I base these things purely on feedback. Let's just put it like that. Dinner, that's posh. We say tea up. Well, yeah, dinner. Well, lots of people say different. Supper, second breakfast. Yeah, tea. Tea is a drink. Never say tea. Yeah. Scone or scones? Scone, I say. One bite and it's gone. Yeah, I will get into all that. I'll live with a Brummie. I notice the accent comes out when she's more cross. Strange as that. I get more. Apparently, I get more London when I talk to my mates. I don't know if I sound like London on air. I've got no idea. David M, good to see you. David's been here from the start. Well done. It should be like yearly badges or a 5-year badge. Congratulations, you have survived. Oh, he's back. Oh, that post office can't be far away then. Maybe you ran like the wind. Loads more hellos. Peter, you've already been in and you've already said hello to everyone. Stop it. Right, we'll save that 400 quid. That'll be all right if that goes. Boom. So my sales have been a bit kind of like, because I've been taking my foot off the pedal, but that came through the other day and that was a big old bar. If I sell these Ataris, I just pray they're still working. That's a 520 ST. Well, that's an STE as well. So I guess the E stands for enhanced. I was keeping these because I thought, well, I should still have an Atari. I should keep an Atari. But they've honestly been on the shelf for like 3 or 4 years. In my brain, I thought, yeah, I could use them for testing and never do. 275. Upgraded to 4 gig. Dust cover. 220. Parts only 101. $299. $309. I'll try 250 on that. See how that goes. Of course, imagine if those two sell. I'll be down the pub with me wad of cash. Normally for something like that, I'll probably take, I have a standard 8% voucher. I'd normally take on offer stuff that high value. Just to see how it goes to start with. I'll send you your badge. Get accused a fair amount of talking London, even though I'm not from London. No, Pete, you're not from London. Epsom is like an AA meeting. Yeah, like blood donors. ST is enhanced, yeah. Later model is the FM. What does that mean? You can tune into Capital Radio. Drove down, it's a 4-minute drive. You drove down, 4-minute drive? My God. Global warming, Pete. What are you doing? No queue. Oh, that's good. Fair enough. Sometimes I'll be driving to my post office, which isn't far away. I drive on a Monday because they get rid of all their boxes for the cardboard recycler. So I'm in there getting stuff like this, and I get all these boxes free, and it's brilliant. This is ideal items for small electricals, and I stuff it with newspaper. The only thing I use, so I used to use bubble mailers, not anymore. I've got tons of these things, absolutely fantastic. I was big into it. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't surprise me, Derek. It doesn't surprise me. I think Whatnot is a name of a shelf that you display odds and ends on. Oh, that's interesting. Because Whatnot, in the UK, if I'm not mistaken, is just like something for a name where you can't remember the name of it. Like Thingamajig or, something like that, I think. So a Whatnot is a shelf. What is a Whatnot? Is a Whatnot used to refer to an item or items not identified but felt to have something in common, or number 2, a stand with shelves for small objects. We are both correct. Well, that's nice. Right, time to look at the crap that hasn't sold. 5 items. I've not listed 5. I've listed 3, I do have an Atari 2600 composite mod. I'll drag something else out, but I do want to look at 5 old listings. And then I want to take some photographs. I want to pack some stuff up. And I want to have lunch. Right. Unsold and not relisted. No, it's not that. What am I doing? Active listings. What is that one? I've got one under unsold, not relisted. Oh, this. Yeah, we will sell similar on that. I took this item down this morning because I thought, it was a DS Lite spares and repairs. And I thought, is it a DS Lite or is it just a DS? It is a DS Lite. I had a panic. It's a vintage knick-knack shelf thing. Knick-knack knock. Right. Let's look at my wonderful rubbish, which I will probably take 5% off. I love doing this because it has worked. Your oldest items, active listings, sort by start date. So even though I do have the original date in the SKU, and I could sort it by oldest in terms of when it went on the store originally, I sort it by how long it's been on eBay. A lot of people will pick up stuff on that is on the end date, which I can understand as well. But this is just how I do it. So start dates, I've got stuff from September last year, September 23, and that is what I'm relisting. And I will tell you when I originally listed it. Some of these available quantities are 0. Let's have a look. Okay, let me just delete some of these items. No, well, I'll do it afterwards. Okay. So I've got an item here. First item is $4.99 with $3.79 postage. I've had no views, no watches. It is from Monster Wrestlers in My Pocket bundle. I'm probably going to take it off the store. And what I'll do is either throw it away or if I get some more. This is like vintage toys that don't sell particularly well. So let's get some better stuff. So I've got some Asics trainers, got a Joe Diva Legends of Lone Wolf book, got a Paw Patrol truck. Again, that's on for $4.99. What's going on with that? One view, no watches. Not good. Got a game. So there's nowhere for that to go. I think the Paw Patrol stuff, I might have 2 or 3 vehicles, so I'm going to bundle that. I'll look at bundling that as a Ninja on the Sega Master System, up for $10.99. Afterburner, up for $10.99. So I've got some wiggle room on these. How many have I got there? That's the Asics, that's the Joe Diva, the 2 games, and I've got a pair of Adidas Nizza. And I've got a Hatchimal. I might do that as well because I do want to get rid of that. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's end those. Ah, the very man. Jack Dobbins is in the house. Jack. Actions and listings. Are you sat in your Shackleton's high seat? Nice. Yeah, your name is on the list. Never, don't worry. It's all a load. It's all the same old stuff every week anyway. You could just replay an old one. Do whatnot. The reason I think Jack might do that because he has a lot of stock, but I imagine there's no room for Jack to sell it for less than what he knows he can get for it. So he wouldn't be on Whatnot. So place your bets. It's Jack Dobbins on Whatnot as a seller. I would imagine he's quite happy with eBay. We shall see. Are you on there as a buyer? Snuffling up bargains from desperate people going, do you want to buy these for £1. If you want to buy these for £1, and you go, yeah, I'll have some of that. Thank you very much. I shall have your, I don't know, rare GameCube game. I shall do it. I don't do whatnot because of margins. Yeah. That's exactly what I thought might be the case. I imagine your eBay margins, are fairly tight because I don't know. I'm going to say that, but I imagine without the volume, it would be quite tricky. Gaming is margins. You have to be aware of your margins, definitely. And that's why I always bang on about don't overpay. It's on anything. Right then, you make your money on the buy when you buy. You make your money. You've got to buy at the right price. If I bought that for £5, I'm stuffed. If I've got it for in a bundle and it's like 50p or something, or got it with a console, but do you know what I mean? I think you do. Try getting out of a beanbag for 3 months. Don't get in the beanbag. Been watching Whatnot lives for buying and Whatnot selling for is just over my normal buy price, so it wouldn't make sense for me. Yeah. Do you find watching some of them soul destroying as well? My soul was being sucked out. It's like having a dementor. Like, would you buy this for £1? Would you buy this for £1? Oh, please. Right. A pair of Asics white gel. Let's sell similar on this. Now, it's up for $34.99. Nice pair of shoes. I could research it. I'm not going to. I'm just going to take it down to $31.99. It does seem quite pricey. Median sale price $27.99. There's an 8% coupon on this. That'll take it down by £2.40 something, £2.50. All of the stuff is filled in. I might just trim the photo to give that a little different. It's a different photo kick, whether that makes any difference. $31.99. I feel like I should put it up for $29.99, but I'll try $31.99. Everyone's talking about beanbags, right? So that's that one done. See how easy this is, and this I feel is like I don't do promotions. Would never do. I don't have the right stock for these individual items. It's not worth me doing promotions. But this is my giving the stock a bit of a boost. It's doing a sell similar. It's a new item on eBay, and the price, it didn't sell at the old price, so just bring it down 5 or 10% each time. And it is very much feel, but it's the routine, I think, the shift, the editing of the old stuff, putting on the new stuff, they help each other. It's a symbiotic relationship. Right, unsold and not relisted. Done that one, delete. Next, Ninja Sega Master System. I will research this. Boxed and with instructions. It's boxed and with instructions, not just any old rubbish. The Ninja Sega Master System. Jack might possibly be able to sort of say you should be able to get this money for that. But let's have a look what other people have got. Sold. I would have researched it at the time. Right, all these multi-listings. Buy it nows. I've just seen a £3.80, which £10 free post. I've got it up for £10.99 free post. It's a small margins, isn't it? £14.95 free post. Why didn't they buy mine? £8.99 free post. That's another one. Black belt. £10.99 free post. You kind of get the feeling it might just need a little tickle and a relist. So let's have a look at my listing. What's the item like? Yeah, good condition. The Sega sticker, oval sticker, is slightly torn. This is where it gets daft. I'm going to put it for 10.49. I'm taking 5% off. But again, it might just be that little, new item boost that puts it under someone's nose. I mean, I think it's all about the right person coming along. So if I put it for 10, 90, it doesn't really matter. Right, Joe Diva, Legend of Lone Wolf, book 6. I bought 12 of these for 20 odd quid. And some of them are really rare and sell really well. I've only got a couple left. This was last year I got these. So, Legends of Lone Wolf, The Sacrifice of Ruanon. Copy that. We will research it on the solds. Don't imagine a lot of them have not a common item, but 27 sold, 30 sold. They look in good condition though. So yeah, I'm in the right ballpark. I got it up for $26.99. Take a couple of quid off. $24.99. Free post. So it's cheaper than the 2 that sold, but they looked in better condition. Delete that one. Almost done. Let me know what your plans are for the rest of the day. Like I say, I've got to stick a label on that. That's 11.1 kilogram parcel. That was. This is a Hatchimals Wow Giant Lalacorn. I had 2 of these. I bought them I've bought them both for £1, I think. I never want to see them again. How much did I sell the other one for? Oh God, I don't care. I'll just put it up for $8.99. I don't want to waste the time on it. It's up for £10. I just want it gone. List. Two more. Do let me know your experiences and whatnot in the chat below as well. Afterburner. Yeah, it's interesting hearing people and what their kind of opinion of it is. I've got this up for $14.99. With manual and box. What am I going to do on this? Take 10% off? £10, 13 quid, £12.99, $9.99 plus postage. So that's $13.49. 14. One went for $14.99. Why didn't they buy mine? One went for $14.99 plus postage. Why didn't they buy mine? I'll take 10% off. $12.49. That's not right, is it? No, that's not right. It's $13.49. I'm giving away £1 there. And last one is a pair of Adidas Nizza high tops, which I will show you. Perhaps I should do these for a giveaway on my Whatnot channel when I get round to having a selling account. I haven't presented anything today, so let's have a look at this. Nizza. What a lovely pair of trainers. There we go. I'll trim that photo, I think. Why am I clicking the arrow on the StreamYard? There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, look at that. A little bit of coming away from. little bit of coming away from there. What the hell's this? Piece of parcel tape. Be gone. Right, Adidas Nizar. Where's my arrow? There it is. Come on, cursor. Up for 18 quid. I want them gone. When did I list it originally? Chat's gone very quiet. Has it frozen? Have people just died of boredom? I've seen you all off. Right, let's trim that. This originally got listed theme leopard. It's got a leopard stripe. Have I got a theme in here? I'm going to put leopard skin. Pattern. What? Pattern. Animal print. I mean, it's got this tiny bit of leopard skin. Theme leopard. Yeah, theme leopard. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Midsoles slightly come away from upper. Oh, that's very good terminology there. £15.99. £47.42 on the midi and sold price. What? Adidas Nizza, different pair trainers, platform trainers in black. Yeah, it's a lot better than mine. We see how that goes. You're sleeping. Wake up, London! Good God. Right, I'm done. Done in. Going to test those two Ataris, get those on. 400 quid, 250 quid. Stick a label on old Marantz over there. Grab something to eat, walk the dog, and then collapse. Have a brilliant Monday, everyone. Hope you get some really good sales. Hope you pick up some bargains on Whatnot. I'll be continuing to watch the Whatnots. Let me know your opinions in the chat. I can see it could be good for a certain type of reseller. But yeah, interesting. Take care all. See you later.